Hello guys, today I'll be doing a tier list on what's the best and what's the worst abilities in Possessor. Leave a comment down below if I put some of these abilities in the wrong spot. Starting off guys with the least useful ability in the game. The voices. Honestly, I don't really find this ability useful. And this ability make you easier to be found as a Possessor, so I don't recommend buying this. Even though it's cheap, it's not really worth it buying it. And it's just kinda scam, even though it's enjoyable and really fun to use. It's still gonna be in the D tier. Next guys is the paranoid ability. Even though the description make it look like is an overpowered ability, it still don't kinda help you when getting caught, and it's not kinda worth it actually. And 15,000 bucks for this ability doesn't sound kinda fair for its ability, so I don't actually kinda recommend buying this after all. So for now, I'ma put it on the C tier. Next is the most underrated ability. Silence. I recommend buying this ability, and for its price is only 500 bucks, which really good. And this ability is being able to silence a player for 30 seconds. Just imagine being suspected by a player, but you silence them and posses them after. That's why it's going in the A tier. Next is the useless but fun ability Poltergeist. Poltergeist is not really that good cause the object that you detach will be followed to you, making it easier to caught you. Honestly, I would put this ability higher if it can detach mirrors in ritual mode, even though I'm still kinda put it in D tier and put next to voices. Next is haunt. This is more like control ability than an useful ability. It's just your avatar in a blurry image jumpscaring, and player is fun, but overall is not a good or useful ability. Next is darkness. Honestly, I don't know how this ability will cost Robux. Is just like a silence ability, but instead bringing in player to darkness is not that kinda useful when getting caught. And the player could still communicate and tell it's you, but it's useful if someone is gonna check you. So I'm gonna put it on B tier. Next is mind control. Is really a good ability. If someone gonna check if you're possessed, and then you will silence them and mind control them and say that you're not posses. Is a really good ability if combined with silence. The only bad thing is that this ability costs 3,000 bucks, which take an hour or a day to grind for. But even though it's still a good ability and worth it to grind if used properly. Next is imitation. Is really a good ability. The reason you can copy players' comment and have the log chat on your left screen. This is encounter for players who always use codes. Next is gonna be body swap. This is a good ability where you could swap body. The reason is good is that if you found someone who's AFK and everyone is turning on you, and suspect is you just swap your body to the AFK player who don't move but don't equip chair when using this ability cause the chair to get swapped out of the current position, causing you to be noticed and be suspected about being the possessor. This body swap has bug, though, like the body you posses will be look like the player avatar. You body swap, so it's gonna suspect that it's you, but even though it's still gonna be on a tier, just next to imitation. Next is the hunt ability. The reason is you can kill players with it. Multiple players. Just imagine that you're being surrounded by players. You could just kill them with this ability and win the round. That's why it's S tier. Okay, now it's extra posses. It's just in better body swap, where you could posses another player and act like them. This is a good combination with hunt. That's why it's S tier. Okay guys, now, what do you think about these tier lists? Put in comment down below if I put one of these abilities in the wrong spot, and tell me the reason why it's good or useless. By the way, don't forget to subscribe